You know what I decided this morning? I decided that today's gonna be fun. It's not gonna be a grind until you collapse day. Because after 2 weeks of talking about agency and Tony Robbins and all this deep mindset stuff and how to be the CEO of your life and all of that, I realized something simple. And it's that none of this matters if you forget how to enjoy it. A few years ago, I was living like a machine. Every single day was a to-do list. Wake up, work, plan, push. And I remember one morning, it was 5 a.m., and I was sitting at a coffee shop editing a client's project. The cafe wasn't even open yet. I just knew the barista, so he let me in. And I remember looking at my screen and I thought, wow, I built this business I once dreamed of. And right after that, I was thinking, I hate it right now. You see, I turned my passion into punishment. Every goal I had became another checkbox. Every client win we had felt like a task that I completed instead of something to be celebrated. And that's when it hit me. I had become so efficient, so optimized, so dialed in, but I wasn't alive. Everything became about the metrics, the numbers, the stats, and none of it really became about the enjoyment. And in hindsight, that's probably because I didn't really know that I could enjoy work. I just knew that I had to excel in work, and maybe being excellent and joyful at the same time, for some reason, didn't quite fit in my idea of success. And I believe that I was just pouring so much into one part of my life that I completely neglected the other parts, the important parts. And if we fast forward to now, I'm waking up at 4:30 a.m. every morning to edit these 100 bold videos. And at first, I dreaded it. Look, I don't know what came to me where I wanted to be posting at 7 a.m. every day, but it just has me waking up at 4:30, 5 a.m. I'm a zombie. I'm literally a zombie. Who wants to stare at their own face before sunrise? Not me. I love myself, but I don't need to stare at my face for 2 hours, editing every tiny detail. But somewhere around day 5, something shifted. I started laughing at my bloopers. I started taking these videos in public with people around me, looking at me, and I had no problem. I was actually laughing about it. And if I gave you $1 for the amount of times I've said the same sentence over and over and over again, you'd be a millionaire. And when I look back at the videos that I posted, I'm looking at the subtitles and I'm like, dang, there's some typos in here, and you know what? I don't blame myself. This is 5 in the morning type of work. And today I realized I'm having fun again. I'm actually having fun creating content again. Not because everything was easy, but because I stopped taking this so seriously. I let myself enjoy the process of creating even when I look messy. I don't even care anymore. I actually don't even care. And this is a huge moment for me. When I first started my business 5 years ago, I was 20 years old. There was a part of me that was actually very scared to show up online for myself, because it was at a time when I was trying to get people around me to take me seriously. I was 20 years old and I was pitching like social media to people that were very much advanced in their career, and I just wanted to be taken seriously. Every moment of fun I had at 20 years old, whether it's like at a concert or just doing whatever, before posting it, I would second guess. I'd be like, oh, well, if my client saw this, what would they think? And it was playing this game around wanting to be polished and being taken seriously versus just wanting to be me. But you know what? For the very first time, filming 100 bold video today is not the biggest thing that occupies space in my head. It's not, okay, I have to look good, I have to be at this certain location, I have to do this, I have to do that, things have to be perfect so that at least I could take a video with good lighting. For the very first time, I don't care. I know I'm just gonna get a video in, and if it's good, great, and if it's not, that's okay, because I get to create today. And that is so fun, so fun. Wow, you know, I'd always watch people doing YouTube videos and wonder, why are they getting emotional on camera? They're just filming it. Now I'm realizing I'm emotional. I started this challenge because I really had a fear of being seen, and creating content at first was so fun for me. That's why I loved it. That's why I feel like I have a business because of it. But somewhere along the lines, you just tend to start treating it like your job. and perfection kicks in and you're so competitive. So you want to make sure that you're achieving at the highest level. Sometimes you forget to have fun. That was me for the last couple of years. And actually, just me speaking right now, I'm actually off script. I'm completely off script. I think I'm gonna keep this in the video because on day 1, I started with a teleprompter, and on day 2, I found myself in my car. And that broke every single expectation I had for good content. And here I am on day 15. For the very first time, I'm going off script. And I actually feel like I'm connecting, even though I'm talking to a lens right now. This is actually a breakthrough moment right now. Well, I guess I might as well just keep talking from the heart. It's so funny because yesterday was actually a very funny moment. I was posting these carousels for 100 Bold, and I woke up this morning and I saw that someone had reposted it. And I got so excited. I was like, oh my God, someone saw value in this and reposted. I was like on this high and I was like, I wonder who this person is who like reposted the quote, and then I realized that it was my mom. And it was the funniest moment ever because of course it's my mom. My mom is like my #1 fan. She's like my best friend. But it was just such a funny moment because I got so excited that someone, one person, reposted it and saw value in it. And I haven't felt that way in a very long time. The reason is because I have a production company and because one is like not enough. You know, we want to aim for so much more. But I'm having so much gratitude and fun in having this little community, even though most of the time it's literally my mom and a few of you that are messaging me and supporting me. I hope you know that this means so much to me. And whether this grows or doesn't, or other people find value in these or don't, it's the fact that I'm growing through it. And this process is healing a big part of me. And I know I've been speaking to some of you that this has been inspiring you to go and do your own thing. And there's nothing more I would want from this. That is the fun part. The fun part is creating and sharing this experience with you. See, the problem is that ambition tricks us. It always whispers, once you hit the goal, then you can relax. By the time we've reached it, we've already moved the goalpost. And then fun gets postponed to after launch, after the numbers, after the validation. And that's when people burn out while they're chasing dreams that were supposed to make them happy. I think the real flex is being able to enjoy it now, to laugh in between the mess, to dance while you're building exactly what you care about. Having fun doesn't mean avoiding responsibility. It means bringing lightness into responsibility. Fun is being present. Fun is being grateful for every little moment of progress. We're going back to the script because I wrote some good stuff over here, so I'll just read it for you. 3 ways I practice fun. #1 is micro celebrations. Something you may not know is that after I film an episode of 100 Bold, I blast my favorite song and I dance my butt off because this means progress to me, and I'm gonna celebrate progress. 2, messy creation. I used to get mad at myself when I would stumble over my words over and over again, but now I actually do it on purpose. I let myself make bad drafts on purpose, and it's actually loosened me up a lot, which is great. And #3, would this be fun later? Rule. This is my favorite rule because whenever something goes wrong, whether it's having no more storage on my SD card, which is actually what happened during this shoot, or my battery dying from my camera, or my files getting corrupted, or CapCut shutting down on me, I ask myself, will this be funny later? And the answer is always yes, so I laugh at it instead. And here's a secret that no one's gonna tell you. Fun keeps you consistent. When you enjoy what you're doing, you don't need motivation. You want to show up. You become magnetic to your own routine. It's like running downhill instead of uphill. Same distance, different energy. So if you've been stuck, burnt out, or doubting yourself, I want you to ask yourself, when was the last time I let this be fun? Because fun might be the missing strategy that keeps you going when discipline fades. I look back at the previous videos about Tony Robbins, agency, and being your CEO. And I realized they're all about one thing, and that's empowerment. And fun is part of empowerment. Agency means choosing your actions. Leadership means choosing your direction. But fun means choosing your attitude while you do it. That's the piece most people skip. You can build the dream, but still be miserable in it. Or you can build it laughing, experimenting, and living it. This time around, I'm choosing the second one because what's the point of freedom if you can't enjoy it? So today's bold action is do one thing that you've been taking so seriously and make it fun. If you're filming, wear something silly. If you're working out, dance between sets. If you're writing, why don't you light a candle, put some music on, change environments. Play with the process and remind yourself why you started. Fun is not the opposite of discipline. It's the emotion that makes discipline sustainable. You can be the CEO of your life. You can master your mind. You can carry high standards, but don't forget to laugh in between. Because joy doesn't distract from greatness, it creates it. People who are having fun are people who keep going. Today's gonna be a fun day, not because it's easy, but because we decided it's allowed to be. And that decision, that's what bold really means. This is day 15 out of 100 bold days. I appreciate you so much. I hope you crush it today, like the CEO that you are, and that you have fun while doing it. I'll see you tomorrow at 7 a.m. And remember, to act bold, you need to be kid brave again.